If I were to ask all of you to go out and do an act of kindness, and I do it with you, and we come back and I ask you how much of that act of kindness was sympathy, how much of it was empathy, and how much of it was compassion. Because looking at your brain scans, I could tell you, because these are 3 different neural networks that are arising. So do we have the awareness to know it? And if we don't, what ends up happening is that we actually we cheapen compassion into sympathy. We think it's pity. I have, you don't have, let me help you. But when you look, there's a beautiful quote. It says, when you help, you see the world as weak. When you fix, you see the world as broken. But only when you serve, you see the world as whole. So if our bodies know the difference between sympathy, empathy, and compassion, what is actually the difference between them? Empathy, sympathy is a very low bandwidth way of giving. Empathy, it turns out, is where I start to feel your pain. And that leads to burnout. But it is compassion where I feel your pain, but I'm able to differentiate it. I don't feel it like it's my pain. I'm able to differentiate between your emotion and my emotion. And that's a deeper expression of generosity. And so what are the properties of this kind of compassion? I mean, this is an open question. And the Buddha had a very beautiful phrase. He says, somebody went up to the Buddha and says, there are so many virtues, you know, and now there's compassion too. Which one should we focus on? And he said that compassion is like a footprint of an elephant. All the other virtues get embedded in that footprint. So it's a giant virtue, it's a giant capacity that we are capable of, but we need to grow into that.